What's the name of that creek?
All right, now drop in.
You can find a better car, buy it.
Ran out of memory of folks.
Damn it.
You know what? I got a jump pack in my car. We could put some power to this bad boy.
We're gonna do a will she run on the Barbie?
We should do a little run with the jump pack. Hey, Brian.
Hey, how we doing? Strange meeting you here, huh?
We're here at the Distinguished Dollar General, where they only have 3 of these every 3 miles or so here in this area. Fancy schmancy. But I am driving the Grand National. You're driving
86 Dual HS.
Yeah. So where
86,
you headed?
87.
Yeah. Hey, where are you headed?
We're heading to Carlisle, PA, on the turnpike.
I'm going to Detroit, Michigan.
On the turnpike.
On the turnpike. We're literally
We're gonna
2
go.
ships crossing in the night.
No, we're not. We're just going different directions.
But we crossed. So you're going to go to a car show.
Yep.
Greg was supposed to be here with another 86 that you guys just painted, which we didn't film
Right.
because you didn't want me to be in the room and
Didn't
get
want
dirt in the
dirt.
paint. And
Right.
you got dirt in the paint.
Yeah, I got less dirt in the paint. Hopefully.
So I am taking this car on a Lemons rally,
Right.
which we did a video on when we went shopping for the car. And part of me kind of wish I didn't pick this car because it's not much of a challenge, you know. So I guess you'll film while you're out in Carlisle,
Yep,
and we're gonna film the rally. We might intermix them, we might not. I don't know. It depends on what kind of footage you get, what kind of footage Kevin shoots. All right.
All right.
Well, I gotta get going the other way. You gotta get going that way, and we'll see you later, man.
See ya.
All right.
I'll be talking to you on and off.
Okay, you be careful now.
Yeah.
Make sure to FaceTime us every
careful.
night.
It's my car.
Now, don't forget they shoot bears in Pennsylvania, so
I gotta be careful.
be careful. Watch your back.
Stay in the car.
Get your high vis.
Good night.
Alright, so just want to welcome everyone to the 2022 Rustbelt Rally. Eric's playing this one, so I'm really excited because that means I'm like 50% sure where all the checkpoints are, so we'll see how well you guys do. Just a couple of notes, but just have that in the back of your mind that yes, if I drive like a complete jackass, there is a chance I will launch off the road and just kill myself and no one else. So again, this isn't a race. We're obeying all traffic laws. That means no speeding, like I said. The only time you have to be somewhere, and we're still telling you not to speed, so really it's about figuring out your schedule on the last day, is at the award ceremony. You have to be present to win. If you're not at the award ceremony, just you don't get a cool wrestling. There we go. You don't get a super sweet wrestling belt. You don't get to challenge Smokey and the bandit / sex offenders for their wrestling belts. Right? Also, Drew and Leia, they also have a wrestling belt. They will challenge you with whatever their car is. Good luck figuring that one out. You know, yes, you are competing, but for fake points and a piece of shit wrestling belt. So really, like, prioritize the relationships you may build, or avoid Ed during this rally. And sorry, Ed. Just because you're right there, I can see you right there. I apologize. Sorry. We love you. Every rally, someone calls me and says, my car broke down, and I say, I don't care. Because I don't. If your car breaks down, I'm sorry that your car broke down, but you're going to have to call other people to figure it out. All right, fuck off. Go win. Fun stuff. Oh, wait, Eric's got you. I wasn't even in the scene anything. No one notices. Yeah, I'm a journalist. I care about paper stuff. Carry on. See you guys on the road. Checking the bus at gmail.com. Let's get up here.
What's happening?
Yeah, I was just thinking we didn't do an intro for the day. I was too busy trying to get everything going. So we just left the start of the rally. The Rustbelt Ramble. We're in Detroit. Never mind this engine light. It's a little malfunctioning EGR. It'll go away in a second. But yeah, we're on our way to our first stop. We let everybody else go ahead of us, of course, so we can film them pulling out. And that's it. So we'll go to our first stop, and the whole idea is we're going to do a bunch of stops throughout the day and eventually make our way to, I think, Dayton, right?
Yeah, Dayton, and we're going to be ending in the PACKARD Museum, America's PACKARD Museum. So
That's cool. It's a PACKARD museum, but the PACKARD factory is up here, and they had it's famous for the bridge going over one of the roads somewhere. That'd probably be a good bonus point. But the bridge fell, so it's too bad. Last time you could probably see it on film is on a Grand Tour episode where the three guys they were out here in Detroit. Anyway, all right, I'll be there in a couple minutes. The next stop, 6 miles. we got the first casualty, and it's a rear tire. Should have put tires on before we left. Oh well.
Hey Dad, now what's happening?
We might be skipping ahead on one of the stops due to some a little bit of a detour. As you might be able to, I don't know if we captured the video, but you would have seen some shots of. We had a blowout on our the tires from 1999, 23-year-old tires. Who'd have thunk? Thought they were good forever. But yeah, so we had to really struggle to find the right size, and well, we finally did. And then we had to go to another place to get them mounted. So it turned into probably a couple hour detour. So we're getting back on track now, and we're headed towards.
So we just stopped at this place, the Great Lakes Museum in Toledo, which has the a massive freighter. Now we're heading to the Fallen Timbers Battlefield Memorial Site. So this is the one we were heading
to. Check out this rally car.
Plus 50 points for domestic.
Yeah, this is a slap 11 sticker on it.
In 2 miles.
So we were headed to Weber's Waterfront, but all the potholes in Detroit and I think that maybe that railroad crossing really did her in.
Yeah, I think we went over some railroad tracks, and believe it or not, this is not a real GNX, so the fender flares are pretty much fake, but it has the wide tires, so I think they contacted the Rustbelt Ramble wheel lip and might have sliced and diced her a little bit, and then probably some miles down the road we had a blowout. Also, about probably 10 minutes ago, we lost my precious AC. That sucks. The compressor locked up. I heard it lock up. I saw the alternator light came on, so I knew right away the compressor, because I heard it making noise. So I had to switch it off. It's still got a charge, so if I turn that on, it'll, the compressor will be locked up. And so anyway, no more AC. I guess we're back to raw dogging it now.
Yeah. Better than the Newport still.
Yeah, for a moment. Newport didn't ever let me down on the side of the road with tires that were unattainable.
But it did almost kill us in a fireball.
Yeah, but that's a minor thing.
You don't got to worry about tires if you're dead. All right, back at it.
All right, it's the beginning of day 2
of the Rustbelt Ramble. Still rocking the Grand National. That's day one. Let's see here. Yeah, we skipped a couple of things yesterday. We had to skip Annie Oakley's rifle. We didn't find it, but other people found it. We were close, and then we moved on. So you don't get exact hints all the time. You get general locations. There's enough information here to find it. It's just how what your train of thought is. At the moment, you're looking and Googling, and not everything's on Google, folks. So sometimes it can get kind of tricky. But we did do the last two things here. Gonna move on from there. So day two, I haven't even looked at it yet. So we're gonna make our way from Dayton to Pittsburgh. It's 370 miles, 9 hours. Oh boy! First thing we gotta go find is a very old log cabin hit by a tornado in Xenia, Ohio. Or is that Xenia? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna read every single one of these, but you can pause and take a look for yourself. And a couple, every once in a while, there's some random bonus points, little options to get extra points off the beaten path kind of stuff. But I never do that because we're always scrambling to get down the road and catch up to the crowd, which they're gone. Nobody's here. We're a little late. It's, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so, but everybody's already dipping out, and Kevin's upstairs getting ready. So I gotta wait for my dang kids again, as usual. It's our first stop today, Xenia log cabin.
Family of hardworking immigrants, I'm a strong believer in the dignity of labor. As far as I'm concerned, working people should be well paid for their time and effort. Certainly not a socialist, but I am in favor of sharing the wealth, so long as the company's making money. Now, that's about as American as it gets, folks. If you can find a better car, buy it.
Ran out of memory of folks.
Damn
Well,
it,
it's a good
that's
spot
fine.
to run out of memory
Perfect.
for.
Good morning. It's day 3 of this torturous journey we call the Lemons Rally Rustbelt Ramble. For some it goes uneventful, for others it's a nightmare. For us it's just a little nerve-wracking, just driving a beater. So yeah, anyway, we're getting started on day 3. We're gonna head over to the birthplace of Jeep first off, Butler, Pennsylvania, and here are all the other places that we didn't yet look into. We may or may not make it. Here we go. Kind of neat. We're in an old ghost town where all the buildings are gone. We're actually standing on a street called, this place was there was a Chase house here, so 2-3-story building would have stood here. What's kind of neat is the entire town's gone. Population of 15,000 boomed for only a few years and then gone, but they have mowed all the roads back into place, so you can actually still walk down the road. In fact, there's a sign down there, signpost that shows walking in a town that was here 150 years ago. Kind of neat.
Skyway ramp, Pearl Street, then turn right onto Upper Terrace.
Yeah. We did it. It's over. Rustbelt Ramble 22. It's in the books. We made it, I'm not going to say without issues, but we're here. I'm not confident we'll go much further. But our checkpoint was, or the end point was, Pearl Street Brewery. We're in Buffalo, New York. So to remind you what we just went through, we started out in farm country, Ohio, northeast Ohio area-ish, and drove out to Detroit, zigzagged down to Dayton, zigzagged across the middle of Ohio basically, Made it into little parts of West Virginia, and then into Pittsburgh, and now from Pittsburgh over to Buffalo. So this is day 3. I plan on driving home tonight and going to sleep. But that's it. Hey guys, if you're watching this, thank you for being a pal during the rally. If you were, if you weren't, then you know, piss off. I don't know what to say. But I'm really excited to see the Chrysler products here, as well as the Hamtramck, of course, always here. So anyway, until next year, or next rally, I guess, I'll see you guys later.
Let's just wedge it in here.
Came with a ratchet strap.
It's plastic then. Let's put it on the roof a second. See how it sits on the roof.
I mean,
if we do it the other direction, then we can strap it through the windows with them partially rolled down as we're driving.
it doesn't look bad.
Or if we do it upside down, then we can put the vehicle under the spoiler. So let's just do that. Let's go off the front a second. Or we can take the cozy coop off, strap the Jeep down to the thing, and put the cozy coop in the Jeep.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, we're gonna have fun. Let's just make everything more complicated.
What do you think that's in there?
I don't know, probably shit, but it's okay.
Oh, dude, you guys, it was made for that.
There we go. We'll play Tetris with cars.
You know what? I got a jump pack in my car.
It's wet.
I know. I don't want to get wet anymore. But we could put some power to this bad boy.
We're gonna do a will she run on the Barbie?
We should do a will it run with the jump pack.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm sold. Well, what time is it for one?
These kids are going to stay.
Super checks. Hey Kevin, what are you doing? Hanging out with all your friends?
There we go. All right, can everybody hear me in the back?
Matt Gibbon. Food at the bar, Matt Gibbon.
Yeah, get your food.
All right, Matt, food. All right. Hey, congrats everybody for making it to the end. Make sure you don't leave here without getting a rally finisher badge. Everybody who makes it to the end gets one of the sweet badges. Okay. One per car. Yes, thank you. That happens a lot. Yeah. All right. So everybody, give yourselves a round of applause just for making it. And anybody who's down here is not with the rally, we apologize. The smell will dissipate in the next hour or so. All right. Before we give out trophies, there is an announcement coming out in the next 2 weeks. I've alluded to it a few times. You guys are going to be the first ones to hear it publicly. Next year, around this time, probably a couple weeks before, end of June, beginning of July, we're going to take lemons for the first time to the state of Alaska. July 4th celebration where they launch cars off of the cliff. We're still working on that piece. I can't promise that, but that we will be in Alaska next year. Please come join us. There'll be a lot more information on how to do that.
What's July 4th?
Either would be great.
It's like Canada Day, but less confusing. So again, Jeff is going to be the guy who hands out the actual trophies, which you don't have. They'll be mailed to you. But we're going to say who won. But there were a handful of teams that almost won and really impressed us that we wanted to talk about. First of those is a team that is new to this. They ran with a really good experienced team who showed them the ropes. And most notably, we saw one half of the team inside of the largest tree in West Virginia. Give it up for the Rice Krispies. Almost, but not quite winners. Another one, the most, I think, rewarding part of this rally is we got our Canadians back. Yeah. None of our Canadians have been able to run the rally in a long time, and the Canadians who came from the second farthest really impressed us. Made the greatest Grassman post, and you'll have to go look it up. Polar Express with the red Trans Am from Timmins. Where you going? Yet another a team who I must commend on their commitment to theming and perfectly timed with the music. The Chevy Beretta of the K-Lin. Now, of course, there is one group here who planned their entire rally, had the whole thing laid out, and realized, man, there's a really great concert that they were going to work into it. I am talking, of course, about Jeff and I going to see the New Kids on the Block. No, Whiskey Tango was at the Jimmy Buffett concert last night. And I've got one more to mention. They weren't able to be here because the dude's boss scheduled him on a flight that is leaving now, and their fuel pump broke 2 hours ago. I have no idea if they made it, but let's hope that not that kind of an escort is not getting fired tomorrow. Give a round of applause. All right, I'm going to hand it over to Rally Master Jeff. He's going to tell you who won the belts. Before that, we have a new class that's been going on. It's the rental car class. There is only one entrance in the rental car class this year, and that was us. So Kevin will be presenting us the rental car class award.
We're driving around in a car with fully functional air conditioning, power seats, and the knowledge that if it breaks, you just call somebody and a new one will arrive.
Alright, let's get to our winners. So, this is the first time we've ever done this. We had 3 cars that looked kind of the same. They were terrible. They subscribed to the Gospel of Iacocca. Collectively, throughout the whole weekend, we just kept on referring to them as the Super Turds.
You don't know if it's you.
You all know and love them. Third place on points, the Super Turds. All of you won. All 3 of you.
Hey guys, real quick, I got a lot of food up at the bar. I got food for Ben, B, Eric, Rude, and Linda Hewitt.
Go, hurry, fast!
And Carolyn.
Go!
Get my food away. Okay.
Thank you!
Get Eric's food. Give it away.
God, it's fine. Yeah. Second, one of you's already eating it, I know that. Yeah, or licking it.
Thanks, Eric.
Second place on points, brand new team. They impressed us with their antics. The first time I saw them, they were standing in a river, and I looked at Eric and I go, is that some of our guys? And we didn't see their car parked anywhere. And I was like, I don't know. Should we take a picture of them? I don't know. They're just 3 guys in a river. So that, of course, is the Egg Beaters, and in 1996. since we shared the spreadsheet with all of you, you already know, this guy is a rally juggernaut. He, for some reason, keeps on driving smart cars over and over again. This one is lifted. It was entertaining to watch on YouTube as a project car. That's Lemon's Little Yikes. 2011. Go get your pizza! I'm going! Hurry! Goddamn pizza. That's awesome. I'll just do somebody else. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll just do Organizer's choice. This goes one to our Canadian friends. A lot of you don't know how difficult it is to do a rally solo. It is hard to do it in probably one of the slowest production cars in history with no top. It's much, much higher. Harder. So, also higher. Canada. Got it. The organizer's choice winner is Team Smurf Car. Oddly enough, he said team. Our judge's choice goes from the team that may have come from the farthest. They explained to me that Alberta is good and it's the best. Only team I've ever seen that washed their license plate at multiple checkpoints. Weirdest shit I've ever seen. That's gonna go. So judge's choice is going to go to Canucks on the Loose and their 1981 Florida National. Random acts of stupidity. It's as close as you can get to going to jail without actually going to jail. This team has entertained us in the past. They have to keep at least 200 feet away from a school. Who brings a tape measure everywhere? Random acts of stupid goes to Smoking the Bandits and their Okay, so just stick around for a bit. Socialize. This is the most, I just on a complete side note, this is the most social rally I've ever seen. And I really liked it. I loved it. And it was great. I think the first rallies that were like 20-hour slogs, I never saw anyone except for him. It was awful. Just to remind you, we have the next rally we have is going to be most closest regional rally we have coming up is Falls Foliage in September, October. After that, there's one that I'm really excited about. It's going to be a long slog. It's going to be a little bit harder than in the past. It's the Great River Road, so that's from New Orleans to St. Paul. I'm really excited about that one. And then Retreat from Moscow is going to go back to January, February. No more of this December crap. It's way too warm. I remember, one badge per team. I'll be in the back. Tip your waitresses. We will see you guys at the next one. Thank you so much.